Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Rab Stortsky's Super Duper Fan. Live from the city of brotherly love, I'm Rab Stortsky, along with my brother Brett Stortsky. Hey, Pep. And we all know Brett here is recovering from his third triple bypass surgery over the past 6 months. Yeah, Bob, the doctor says my arteries have been taking on more shit than a toilet at a cheap buffet on rib night. Same stuff, Brett. Yeah, Bob, doctor says I'm pretty much about 10 heart attacks away from any serious danger. I just gotta try to limit my food intake to about 10,000 calories a day. Well, good luck with that, Brett. Now if I may change subjects for a moment, let's talk about a certain team from a certain town, home of the cheesesteak, and also home to the greatest team to ever have graced this fantastic sport, the Philadelphia Eagles. The Birds. Now last week our incomparable Birds took on the 2-4 Chicago Bears, and I shan't say who won that game. Brett, would you like to shine some light on the situation? Absolutely, Bob. Now, it is quite apparent to me why we lost that game. Obviously, Coach Andy Reid kept us out of that game just to make it a more competitive season. I mean, if not that, then it would have been a more realistic score, you know, like Eagles 175 to Chicago 0. You know what I'm talking about, Bob? Absolutely, Brett. I mean, why else would a 2-4 Chicago team beat the Philadelphia Eagles? I mean, this team has changed their quarterback more times in the past decade than Brett here has changed his underwear. Hey now. I guess kind of. Well, enough about Brett's stagnant underwear. Let's talk about one of the biggest games of the season on everybody's list, coming shortly in Week 9 when the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Dallas Cowgirls. Now, Brett here has a couple predictions and projections on how the game will turn out. So let's take it over to Brett. Thank you, Bob. You know, I like to try to be a biased decision when it comes to these projections. I try to factor in all variables to help me make a more accurate prediction, such as Donovan McNabb's health and the fact that the Cowgirls are coming off a bye week in Week 8. Now first I see Tony Romo coming out having a career-high game, going 2 for 41 for 6 yards, throwing 8 interceptions. Wait a minute. 6 yards, 8 interceptions? Are you telling me this guy's going to throw more picks than he does for yards? You know I calls him how I sees him there, Brad. Also, Theo will have a record-breaking game, dropping his 200th pass of the season, and eventually breaking both his legs come the fourth quarter. But on the flip side of things, I project Donovan McNabb to have a stellar performance, going 65 for 65, 800 yards, and 25 touchdowns. And the Eagles' offense will be piling up over 3,400 yards of total offense. 3,400 yards, Brett? We're almost covering 2 miles of land there. Again, I calls them how I sees them, Rab. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another edition of Rab Stortsky's Super Duper Fan. I'm Rab Stortsky, always my brother Brett Stortsky, telling you to keep flying high, Eagles fans. We'll see you next week.